All right. Week 10 wide receiver and tight ends. Fringe starts, so got a crap load of names. We're gonna get into this shit. And the first thing we're gonna talk about, Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen. Randy's not here to trash on Adam Thielen and Tyler Lockett today, so we're gonna have to make up for him. He's got
Can't do
Buffalo,
it, man.
rough matchup. I get most people are starting Thielen every week probably, but against Buffalo, if you could sit him, I think I would. What do you think?
I think that the Vikings are a good team. I think
Me
they're
too.
a good offense, and I think that this could be a big scoring game.
True.
And the Buffalo's secondary is still beat up. They're a lot healthier than they were, but they're still beat up. I'm starting Adam Thielen if I got to this week, and I'm
You
comfortable
have
with
to,
it.
sure, but if I
He'll
could
be
get
a
away
low
from
end wide receiver
him,
two, probably high end wide receiver three, somewhere around there. I'm cool with it if I got to.
it's not considered serious as ankle injury. It was just limited, so he should be fine to play this week too. But I don't know. We'll see. What about Chase Claypool? His second week back, he got 6 targets his first week with the Bears, 35%. I like when a player gets a small snap per share and a high volume. So like 6 targets on
hmm
35% snap
You know that
shows
they were
that they are
scripting him
trying
in.
to.
Yep.
Exactly. Like when Kadarius Toney, he gets in
hmm
for like 3 plays, but they give him the ball 2 out of the 3 plays. It's like,
Yep.
okay, well, we see where we're going. You know what I mean?
Yep. I scripted
So
a couple
against
plays for
Detroit,
him.
Atlanta, New York Jets coming up, he's got that fat Justin Fields stretch. Fields is playing a lot better. He's probably going to play a lot more snaps. How you feeling this week, Detroit? You going to start Chase Claypool? Or you want another week to wait and see?
I mean, depends on your situation, obviously, but I mean, I'd start Adam Thielen over him.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But I'm excited about Chase
I'm
Claypool.
excited about him too. I think he could be really good in Chicago as a number two instead of like the number fifth option, whatever he was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and he'll have like a really like a role, like the big receiver role,
hmm
because they don't really have that at all. So
I
it's
like
huge
what
for
he
both.
does for Darnell Mooney.
Me too. Darnell Mooney looked great last week. Holy crap. What about your boy, McCole
Oh yeah,
Hardman, man?
don't even
Lately,
get me
he's been
started,
on fire.
dude. I'm
Wow.
starting him in some leagues
Ish.
over some people I probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, he's got Jacksonville. It's a pretty good matchup. I don't know how much it just feels like it's that it's that McCole Hardman time. He's gonna disappoint probably, but you never know. So
He had a couple of bad
tell
weeks
me.
early on, but he's got like a floor of 10 points, man. They're working him in everywhere. He's not Tyreek Hill, but he is trying to fill into that role, and I like where it's going, dude. I mean, I'd rather have Juju than him, but I think that I'm starting him, dude, this week.
I'd rather have Kadarius Toney than McCole Hardman too, I think. I just think Kadarius
No,
Toney is
Juju. I would rather have Kadarius in Dynasty probably, but
I just think his ceiling is so high, Tony,
did you see how quick he looked against Tennessee in this couple of snaps?
I don't know. He's gonna be really, really good. Like he's just really good at football, Kadarius
hmm
Toney. That's why I have hope that he could be like that Tyreek Hill type of player. Not as good, obviously, but he has the speed and the talent to like really do it.
I
Hardman just
agree.
seems like he works really hard and he's fast. You know,
Yeah,
I like him though. And if he's gonna be involved in this offense with that quarterback, you could definitely do worse. So
100%.
what about DPJ though? Playing Miami, going to be down, lots of throwing. He's been good lately. He also has a 10-point floor lately. It seems like after he's got a very similar what's it arc as
hmm
your boy McCole Hardman. Started off a
Without
little
without
rough.
the 30-point game, but yeah.
Well, I mean, he just had it right off his bye. This could be DPJ's 30-point game right here.
I like DPJ, man. I think that you and I both have liked him for a long time, Randy too. But I'm liking some DPJ this week. Off a bye, man. Jacoby Brissett's got a little something to prove. High scoring game.
They're going to need to score points. They're going to need to throw the ball. I think
Is
the targets are
David
going to be
Njoku
there
back?
for him. He was questionable last I seen. Misses practice to start the week.
Oh, I'm starting DPJ.
Yeah, if Njoku doesn't play, he's a 100% start. If Njoku does play, then maybe tamper your expectations a little bit and start him if you haven't known better.
Yeah.
Now, the next guy, I feel like he's almost a must start coming off the bye against Houston, Wandale. So, what are you
He's
thinking
getting
about Wandale?
healthy, dude. He's getting
That's what I'm
healthy.
saying.
I liked him a lot coming out of the draft. A
He's getting healthy and
lot.
he's getting involved. And they're gonna try. I really think they're gonna try to. It's gonna be like you're saying with McCole Hardman. That's what it's gonna be like with Wandale Robinson. They're gonna give him the ball however they can.
There's a reason why The Giants were comfortable trading away Kadarius Toney,
Yep,
and it's
100%.
that man, dude. He's gonna be a stud. I
Start
like
him this
him,
week
like I like
for
George
sure.
Pickens for real.
Me too, and that's the next guy on the list
Oh
too.
shit.
I was gonna say about George Pickens though, with them losing Claypool, how much do you think that's gonna boost Pickens? Do you think we're gonna see it this week against New Orleans, like straight away, or
I feel like he was already kind of the number two option. Maybe I don't know.
mm,
I like I like him, dude. The dude
have to
is a
boost?
the dude's a beast, man. I wish you know how bad I wanted the Chiefs to draft him when they traded out of that spot and then drafted Sky Moore.
Yeah, that doesn't look so great, huh? I bet you really wish they picked Pickens now, huh?
Yeah, dude's a stud, man. There's few receivers in the NFL at this point that I think can track the ball better than he can. You see some of those body twisting plays he's made?
He looks like a young Odell Beckham Jr., legit. A little bit.
Yeah,
Would you start him this week against New Orleans, though?
no, probably
Me
not.
either. What about Michael Gallup, though?
Now that
Coming off
Randy's
the
not here, we
bye,
can get some actual
six
good
targets and then a bye
information.
week, and now he's got Green Bay. What do you think? Me too. I agree. We can just move on. I think we can move on from the last one too, but we'll talk about him a little bit here. A-Rob, he's still playing all the snaps. I haven't talked about him in a few weeks, so I figured I'd bring him up. 5 targets last week, seven
Holy
targets the week
shit.
before. They're trying still, nobody's paying attention, but they're still trying.
Wow.
He's got Arizona, who's really bad against the number 2 receiver on teams, so that's why it's kind of like this could be the week. I don't know, but last time they played Arizona, he had 4 points. I'm not starting him, but I figured he's worth a shot.
Yeah,
No luck.
I had a lot of high hopes for him going to Los Angeles, but their team fell apart. Matthew Stafford's might not, he's banged up. They can't
True.
run the ball though, so maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. I wouldn't start him though.
Me neither.
All right,
I
what
would
about
start
Cole Kmet here? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I would start George Pickens over him.
Me too, 100%. What about Michael Gallup though? That's the real question.
No, no.
Me too. All right, so about Cole Kmet, first tight end we got. He had a huge week last week, 2 touchdowns. Are we buying into the Cole Kmet hype after 2 weeks of 2 straight touchdowns? Or, I mean, he's got Detroit and Justin Fields.
I'm starting him over players like Tyler Higbee. Yeah, Tyler Higbee.
I got Mark Andrews on bye in a few leagues. I'm starting him, so
I like it, man. Justin Fields just looks like he's coming into his own, and yeah, he's gonna run a lot, but when he's not running the ball, he's gonna be throwing it to that guy in the end zone. You know what I mean? Red zone target.
I like
He's a
six
big,
targets,
he's a
man.
big
That's
boy.
huge.
Yeah, I
And I
like that
like
a
his
lot, especially
matchups.
against the next three or two. The Jets defense is actually
Three.
pretty good.
Huge. What about Evan Ingram? He's been pretty consistent this year until last week when we get hurt.
Yeah, it's
Mm-mm-mm. So what do you
a
think?
bad week. He's playing the Chiefs defense. I think that he is gonna have a decent week. He'll get you your floor of 10 points probably, but he'll have a ceiling of like 17, 18.
Yeah, Chiefs struggle against tight ends.
They're just easy to throw the ball on.
What about Robert Tunyon with the Packers having no receivers, really, They're totally like fucked. No Dobbs. Alan Lazard is questionable. They got nothing.
The Lions defense just made Aaron Rodgers and the Packers not look very good. Dallas's defense is gonna make Aaron Rodgers and the Packers not look very good.
I think you could do worse. You could do worse. But that being said, I agree. I'd start him over Evan Ingram, though. I
I
would.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I don't blame you, but I just think that they're going to be bad. But Aaron Rodgers is still going to throw the ball, and there's still going to be some people to get targets and score some fantasy points. And
Someone's
there's a
got to
good
catch the
chance it could
ball.
be Tunyon. It could be one of these 12 target, 10 catches games for him. You know what I'm saying? One of
That would be
those,
sweet.
for 90 yards.
That one looks a lot like an outlier.
It is. It is.
Oh well.
But he's still number 11 tight end. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's better than I thought he would have been, for sure.